Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. I want to say Shalom to the Akim and Akwath out there pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again for another lesson. This one's going to be going in on the, on these Christians and some of the stuff that they're doing. All right, now these are some Hammite Christians, I believe. I believe these are Hammites. All right, and as you've seen, the brothers have put out a lot of videos on these Hammite Christians and what they're doing, and these cause they've been doing some weird shit, man. Some weird shit. I believe recently, this one guy, he tried to bury himself and go through the resurrection as that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai went through. Alright. And he died. So plain and simple. But you also see things where they try to do these miracles, and I'll let the video speak for itself, because I don't even know what to say about this, honestly. This is just pure folly and stupidity. But here, I'll let it play right now. Slacky, let me turn up the volume
here. A demon came with his penis and put it in my mouth. And then he came again and he slept with me last week, and I told the pastor that I need deliverance again. And since then my private part has been itching.
It's been itching?
Yes.
Get demon! Look at demon! Look, oral sex! Oral sex demon! You see oral sex? Look, oral sex! Look! You oral sex! Use oral sex! Let the sperm of that man out! Out, you demon! Out!
As you see, the seed supposedly came out. I don't know if she had something just chilling in there, if she just decided to spit or whatnot. But yeah, and she said her privates were itching, alright, and that's mostly probably because she's sleeping around, or she's just lying, for the church. But I'll let it continue playing.
Out. Demon in the private part. Watch what happens. Fire! 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 Come out from the private. Come out from the private. Come out from the private. Come out. Out. From the private. Go.
Now, ain't that some of the dumbest shit you've ever seen? That is just pure stupidity and iniquity and folly, and man, this place, whoo. And it's to be expected from these Hammites, because they can't get the truth. All right, they're heathens. All right, they basically have no God to worship. All right, because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai ain't dealing with them. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is only dealing with the nation of Israel, and specifically the elect of the nation of Israel. All right, the 1/3, the other 2/3 going to be cut off and die. All right. So Hammites now, and that's not to say all these people are Hammites. There could be a Jake or two amongst them. All right, because it doesn't go by where you live or what color your skin is. It goes by bloodline. All right, anybody could go back to the house of Israel. All right, you could have white people that go back to the house of Israel, Asian looking people. All right, there's any skin color or from any place that could go back to Israel. But judging by how these people are acting right now, and the things we see coming out of these type of churches, it ain't it. They ain't it. This is some heathen stuff right here. All right, and I got some scriptures to go with it. This is just gonna be a short little lesson. I've had this video saved for a while, and I didn't really want to go into it because it's so stupid. But the Spirit came on to me to just go ahead and make the lesson about it, because it had to get out. This stuff is, man, it's just stupid. It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. All right, So we're going to get in, this is Isaiah 8 and 20, and it reads, "To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them." And, you know, these pastors and these, what's the other word, preachers, reverends, whatnot, you know, for these churches, all they're really trying to do is put money in their pocket, and they're most likely being paid off as well, okay? And if they're not being paid off, and they think that this is truly the word of the Father, it's just because these people are bugged out and they're heathens, and they can't get any of this. All right, the light is not in them. Okay, so when you see this type of shit,
and then he came again and he slept with me last week, and I told the pastor that I need deliverance again. And
see the type of shit, and you see this in the Christian church over in the U.S. and, you know, all across the globe, where they try to make up these scenarios of beating demons out of people, or that old lady that can't walk starts walking again. All right, you see her every fucking Thursday, all right, at the Walmart walking around, but when she comes in the church, she's in a wheelchair. Okay, so they come up with these scenarios to try to convince people, but that's not who the word is for. All right, you don't. This isn't a convincing game. Okay, and when you see the preachers out on the highways and byways, all right, the prophets, I mean, the teachers, the prophets out on the highways and byways, you don't see them trying to forcefully convince someone. All right, if the person's gonna stand there and scoff and argue, okay, they dismiss them and they can leave. Okay, there's no point arguing it to someone to try to force it into them, and that's what this Christian church does. And when they do that, they do all these things to try to convince people, because really, if you look at it, the shit's ridiculous. Okay, with all the stuff that these Christian churches teach, the shit's ridiculous. Okay, and they preach all this wrong stuff, and of course they're all into white Jeebus. Okay, so their minds are just fucked up. Okay, they don't have the light in them. All right. I'll read it one more time, Isaiah 8 and 20. "To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them." And that's exactly what you see in these Christian churches. They don't speak anything, hardly anything in the Bible. They read like maybe three chapters of the Bible, and that's it. All right, and it's always the same things that they're reading. Okay, and it has nothing to do with any of the all of the Bible is important, but the big, like the salvation, it never hardly deals with that. And if they do deal with it, they say that everybody can be saved, which is a blatant lie. And if you read through the Bible, you can see that not everyone is going to be saved. All right, and even not all of Israel, all right, is going to be saved. Now, all of Israel will be brought back into the kingdom after they're punished here on earth. All right, but as far as the salvation is in never tasting of death, all right, and getting beamed up in the chariots, not all of Israel is even going to get that. Okay, but here the Christian church is teaching that everyone has a chance. All right, well, this is 2 Peter 2 and 1. "But there were false prophets also among the people, even that as there shall be false teachers among you, who privately shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that bought them, and bring upon themselves a swift destruction." Okay, and that's all these people are. They're false teachers. Okay, and you got different types and all different sorts of sizes, shapes, colors, and flavors. All right, you see them. They got all these different churches. You got the Baptist church, the Christian, just the regular Christian church of Jeebus. All right, you got the what did I say? Did I already say Baptist? Yeah, you got the Episcopalian churches, the Seventh-day Adventist churches. All right, all these different churches. Okay, and they all teach something that's a little bit different. All right, so and you know, it's just they're just pushing an agenda. Really, is what they're doing. They're causing confusion amongst people, and that's their primary goal, and to stuff their pockets with money. Okay, that's why all these churches are funded and backed. It's because they're really just there for the money. If you look at all of the leaders of those churches, okay, they always have nice cars and nice houses. And that's because they're always constantly asking for money, because that's the only thing that they're really looking for is the money. It's essentially just a job to them. Okay, just like any other job. It's just this way they get easier money. Okay, now this is 1 John 4:1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of the Most High, because many false prophets are gone out into the world. Okay, so this scripture's telling you not to believe every spirit. Okay, when someone comes up to you and says something, you're not to instantly believe them. You gotta try. Okay, you gotta try the spirits of whether they are of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Okay, and you see that when people come up on the highways and byways, you'll see them being tried to see if, like, okay, is this guy a bug out? Is this guy not a bug out? Is he a scoffer? Okay, or if you get someone that looks like a so-called white man, all right, but they're coming up and listening to this truth, you got to try them and see, okay, is this person a Jake? All right, are they an Israelite, or is this person just an Edomite? Okay, so you got to constantly be trying these spirits to see if they're of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right, because a lot of them are not, especially the ones that are in the church. A lot of those guys are not. Okay, because they're purposely spreading lies. Okay, that they're spreading lies that the Most High is a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white man. Okay, which is a lie, and that can be proven in the Bible that that's a lie. All right, now I'm sure there's plenty of other lessons. I believe I did a lesson on it back in the day, but it speaks of the looks of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai in the Bible. Okay, this is Proverbs 13:16. Every prudent man dealeth with knowledge, but a fool layeth open his folly. Okay, so if you're prudent, let's grab prudent. Acting or showing care and thought for the future. All right, so if you're showing care for this thing, for this truth, all right, you're going to be dealing with knowledge. But a fool layeth open his folly. And I've grabbed it before, but let's grab it again. Let's grab folly. A lack of good sense or foolishness. Okay, so a prudent man, a person that has importance on preserving his self and trying to seek salvation, is going to deal with knowledge. All right, but a fool is going to be basking in foolishness. Okay, and stupidity, and that's exactly what you see these people doing. That they're all these people right now in this building or whatever they're in. I'm not sure if it's a church or if it's just if they're just teaching in some random like a building, like a assembly building. I'm not sure. I'm guessing it's a church. I can't tell exactly from the background. They're all set up differently. All right, but all these people are basking in foolishness and stupidity. Okay, and these people are going to get judged as well, because what they're doing is they're essentially making a mockery of the Bible. All these Christians, these so-called Christians, are making a mockery of the Bible, and the Bible is not to be made a mockery of, okay, because it's the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. And when you're mocking what's in the Bible, you're mocking Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and that's a quick way to death. All right, so these people are gonna get what's coming to them. Okay, now this is Proverbs 16:22. Understanding is a wellspring of life unto him that hath it, but the instruction of fools is folly. So the understanding of this truth, having this truth, knowing the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, when you come into this thing, is a wellspring of life. All right, this can potentially, when you come into this thing, if you're of the elect, this can literally save you. Okay, now at the end of the day, it's Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai saving you. All right, but when you're in this truth, and those people that are of the elect, Lord willing, I'm a part of the number, and you brothers and sisters as well. If you have this truth, you're going to hold yourself a certain way, and the elect are going to hold themselves a certain way as well. Okay, they're not going to be going around, the elect is not going to be being filled with folly and doing a bunch of iniquity. Okay, now, but the instruction of fools is folly, and that's why we don't listen to these people, these other camps, these Christian churches. All right, we're not to be instructed by them, because all the stuff that they're giving you is folly. It's stupidity. It means nothing. Okay, And 99% of the time, it isn't even out of the Bible, the stuff that these people are giving you. You hear all of these sayings, like, only God can judge me, and other sayings like that. There's plenty more. And these sayings can't even be found in the Bible, okay? They're not in there. Or you'll have them quoting things that they have no knowledge of. You have a lot of these people with these signs, or you'll see signs that say eat, drink, and be merry, okay? But little do they know that the verse up, I believe it was the verse up about that. Anyway, what I'm getting on is that verse is pertaining to the flood, all right, and basically in the days of Noah, okay, when Yahweh Shem Yahushai said unto him, that the flood is going to come and to build an ark, and that verse was pertaining on to when that was coming up into the end, the latter days before the flood. They were eating, drinking, and partaking in marriage, okay. But these people and those people got destroyed essentially. All right, those people died in that flood, okay, because they didn't have any faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But here people are quoting that like it's some good thing, like, oh yeah, eat, drink, and be merry. What destruction came shortly after that. They don't even know this. They say they're into the Bible, and they say that they're in the word of the Most High, that they call Jebus, of course. But they don't even know what the Bible's speaking about, because these Edomites and these other heathen nations, okay, they can't get what's in this Bible. This Bible is not for everybody, okay. This Bible is for the elect of Israel. You're gonna have some gone ass Jakes as well that they're just so gone that they won't even be able to halfway understand. All right, now even a gone Jake could probably even understand more than an Edomite when it comes to this thing, okay. But at the end of the day, they're not going to be able to get it because they're so gone. I know that I didn't have, before I came to this truth, I couldn't understand the Bible hardly at all. But when I started getting into this truth, all right, and Yahweh Shem Yahushai got me into this truth, the Bible became more and more clear to me, okay. So, moving on to the last verse that I'm going to get, and this lesson is Proverbs 14 and 18, all right, and it reads, "The simple inherit folly, but the prudent are crowned with knowledge." And knowledge is very important in this thing, because knowledge will get you far, but stupidity will lead you to death, okay. If you're following after all these famous people and all these people of the world, that's going to lead you to death because of the things that they're doing. But if you're being prudent, all right, and you're filling yourself with this knowledge and following after the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, that can lead to the continuation of your life, okay. You can be saved, okay. But these people that are doing iniquity and walking around in their folly and stupidity, these people are so dumb they don't even know it's coming in the first place. All right, so when the destruction comes, it's just going to happen quickly, and they're going to have no chance. Okay, you're not going to have any chance to repent in those times. Okay, when Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you see him, and the chariots are there, you're not going to have time to repent. The time had already been closed. Okay, you missed out essentially. Okay, because you were following after these false prophets and walking around in your iniquity and folly. Okay, now I wanted to break this down real quick. It says the simple inherit folly. Now if we go and grab what the simple is, now this is the Blue Letter Bible. All right, if you go through here, it's the same one, Proverbs 14 and 18. If you grab the simple and you get in the Strong's Greek, all right, here it is.
Strong's H 6612.
Pethi, all right, which is simple, foolish, simplicity, silly, or foolish, essentially. Let's see. Yeah, so simple basically means foolish, all right, or silly. Or let's see what this is.
Naivete.
The quality of being naive, the lack of experience, wisdom, or judgment, unsophistication. Okay. So the unsophisticated, all right, the foolish will inherit foolishness. but the prudent are crowned with knowledge. Okay, so if you're diligent in this thing and you're following after the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you're gonna gain this knowledge. You're gonna learn more in this thing. Okay, when you seek this truth, that's one of the most important things to do is to learn more. You're supposed to fill yourself with this knowledge. Okay, so and pray upon it so that you can withstand the trials that are going to come in the end days. All right, when Jacob's trouble hits. Okay, but if you're out there in these Christian churches, these Christians aren't going to know what the hell hit them. Okay, they don't even know it's coming. Okay, and you don't want to be in that same situation as them. You want to have a jump start. All right, when these Christians and all these people in these Christian churches are out and about when Jacob's trouble and even after that, when Yahweh Shem Yahushai comes back, these people are not going to know anything. Okay, they're not going to know what to do. That they're just going to follow along. Okay, as a bunch of I don't want to say sheep, but they're basically going to follow their masters. All right, which is Esau Edom, the so-called white man. All right, and the Esau Edom is going to lead these people to death. All right, but us being in the truth, if we study and we meditate on these scriptures, and we trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, okay, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is gonna let us know what to and what not to do. Okay, like for example, a lot of these Christians went out and got the JAB. Okay, but if you're in the truth, you're not gonna get that thing. Okay, it's not a good idea. Who knows what's gonna come of that? All of these things, okay, that these people are going to be led into, which will eventually lead up into the Bismarcky, all right, the digital all. The elect of Israel is going to know not to take that, okay. But these people are going to be so gone they don't even know what anything is. These Christians, don't even know what the Bismarcky is, okay. They don't even know what it is, okay. But us that are in the truth know what it is. Okay, so that's where this comes into. If you're being diligent, okay, you're gonna have things that'll help you out in the end, and at the end of the day, it's Yahweh Shem Yahushai that's helping you. Okay, but you need to pray and to ask for strength to be able to withstand the trials in that day. Okay, because these other people aren't gonna have it. But anyway, with that short little lesson, so I'm gonna close out. Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Shalom to you, brothers and sisters out there. Until the next one, Lord willing, shalom.